Are you looking to take a vacation soon? Don't you wish there was a place where you could enjoy beautiful nature, witness incredible architecture and historical landmarks, and appreciate a rich culture? Well, there is a place you can go. It's right here in America. The United States is a beautiful country with a rich culture spread across 50 states. Any travel enthusiast will feel moved by what they see when they travel across this great country. And the best way to see America is through your car. Taking road trips across the country will be an experience you'll cherish forever. Here are the 10 best road trips in America you should consider. Number 1. Take the I-15 from the bright lights to the Salt Lake. Las Vegas and Salt Lake City couldn't be more different. That's part of the beauty of traveling across America. You'll get to see diverse ways of life and the most striking juxtapositions you can see in any country. From Las Vegas, you should head towards the southern rim of the Grand Canyon. On your way, you'll pass by the famous Hoover Dam. You can also stop to enjoy the incredible scenery of Zion National Park or Arizona's Painted Desert. When you get to Utah, explore Springdale before you head to Salt Lake City. Here you can enjoy the national park and get to know the locals. Before we tell you more about the best road trips in America, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more. Number 2. Heading to Hollywood. One of the things we think about most when we think about America is Hollywood. LA is one of the country's most famous cities and one everyone should visit. You should start from San Francisco and take the Pacific Coast Highway to Los Angeles. On the highway, you'll get a chance to view the Pacific Ocean and the incredible mountains that add to the charm of California. En route, you can stop by Hearst Castle, the residence of the great media tycoon William Randolph Hearst. As you approach the town of Carmel, you'll come across Bixby Bridge. This is one of the tallest concrete bridges, not just in America, but the whole world. As you reach Carmel, you'll find a few great restaurants to enjoy before you head to Los Angeles. Number 3. Keep going till you get to Big Sur. If Hollywood isn't your thing, you can also enjoy some of the nature that California offers. You can start from San Diego and drive across the Pacific Ocean Highway. Once you get to Big Sur, you should consider camping over there. You'll also enjoy many food joints en route. You might want to consider taking a trip on the full route of the Pacific Coast Highway, which might take you a week. You'll love the incredible nature on this road trip. You'll also meet some of the friendliest people in the small towns and big cities found throughout the Golden State. Number 4. Jolly old New England. A huge part of American culture is influenced by the culture of England. This includes the charming architecture you'll find in the northeastern United States. You should take I-95 from Portsmouth, New Hampshire to Camden, Maine. This is a shorter road trip that probably will take between 3 to 4 hours. Among the sights you'll see are incredible architecture among small towns and villages. You'll also find fishing harbors and a few beaches along the way. You want to make sure you walk around these neighborhoods to see historic homes, many of which are preserved for posterity. You'll also find many great restaurants during this trip, especially if you love seafood. Number 5. I'm going to Texas. I'm going via Route 66. Visiting Texas is a must for any American. In many ways, this large southern state represents America itself. It's large, vast, full of life, entrepreneurship, and a rich culture. What's the best way to get to Texas? You should start from St. Louis and get on Route 66. Every American knows the cultural significance of Route 66, and your road trip experience isn't complete unless you take a trip on this popular route. On your way to Texas, you should stop by Merrimack Caverns. These are caves where Native Americans once hid for shelter. Apparently, the outlaw Jesse James also hid there while on the run. On your way, you can also expect to find many great restaurants that serve delicious Southern food. Number 6. Blue Ridge Mountains. You've heard about the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains in songs from John Denver and Alan Jackson. You've got to explore the Blue Ridge Mountains through the Blue Ridge Parkway. This parkway runs through Virginia and North Carolina. It's a great way to explore the South. You'll find many great southern restaurants as you drive through the Blue Ridge Mountains. You can also stop by motels, shops, and mountain ranges when you need to take a break. Since you're in the South, you can expect to come across some of the friendliest and most hospitable people in America. Make sure you fill up your gas tank and then crank up country music radio as you drive through the Blue Ridge Parkway. Number 7. Go see Mardi Gras. Are you eager to head to New Orleans and see Mardi Gras? Well, why don't you drive there just in time for the celebrations? You should start from Memphis and get on the Great River Road. This road lies along the incredible Mississippi River, so you'll know you'll be in for a treat. On your way, you'll come across several historical monuments as well as museums where you'll learn about the history of Native Americans and Black Americans in the U.S. You can even stop by the crossroads in Mississippi where blues singer Robert Johnson is said to have met with the devil himself. You can also see the Coca-Cola Museum in Vicksburg as well as Graceland, Elvis Presley's home. By the time you reach New Orleans, you've already had a great taste of the rich culture the South has to offer. Number 8. Hang out in Hawaii. If you find yourself in Hawaii, you should take a ride on the Hana Highway. This is a 64-mile road where you'll get to enjoy the incredible scenery Hawaii is famous for. If you're a nature lover, you should stop by the Waikamoi Nature Trail to stretch your legs. You can also stop by the Waikani Falls and the Waianapanapa State Park, where you can see black sand beaches. You'll find many great restaurants on the way when you want to sit still and enjoy looking at nature. You might want to even consider hiring a tour guide who will drive you on the Hana Highway so you can focus on enjoying the scenery without worrying about the driving. Number 9. Get stowed in STOWE. STOWE, Vermont is one of America's hidden gems. It's a place you should visit, and what better way to get there than through a road trip? From Wilmington, it's about a 5 to 6 hour drive on Route 100. You'll love the New England scenery, which is especially beautiful during the fall. When you get to SNOW, your first stop should be STOWE Recreation Path. Here you can take a hike, go for a run, jog, or long walk. You can also ride your bike or sit and relax under a tree. STOWE is also famous for its many great restaurants. You can enjoy breakfast at a waffle or pancake house. Don't forget to try the famous syrup if you do. You can also see the Ben & Jerry's Museum and appreciate New England architecture. You'll be glad you drove to STOWE. Number 10. Spend the night in New Mexico. One of the best states of the U.S. to visit is New Mexico. If you want to make the most of a trip there, you'll want to take the Turquoise Trail National Scenic Byway. If you start in Albuquerque, you can take a 3-hour drive to the town of Taos. On this route, you'll come across many ghost towns and enjoy the scenic nature on the way. If you drive at night, you should pull over and look to the sky. You'll be able to see the brightest stars as they shine over the desert of New Mexico. If you go during the winter, you'll get to go skiing in Taos. You'll also find a lot of great Mexican restaurants on your way. You can also find incredible mountain ranges throughout your drive. This 3-hour drive might take longer than you expect because of all the incredible detours and excursions you'll want to take. In fact, if you really want to lose yourself, you can take a quick detour to drive into the desert and lie in the sand. So, are you ready to plan your road trip throughout America? What places are you looking forward to most? Let us know in the comment section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.